A mother charged with the death of her own daughter faced a judge this morning. 24-year-old Haley Fisher appeared on Zoom. Her baby was just 6 months old. It is a story with shocking details here at 5 o'clock. I'm Shay McAllister.
And I'm Doug Proffitt. Here's what we know. Monday, police arrested Haley Fisher at her house, which you see right here, after finding her infant daughter dead from malnutrition and neglect. According to Campbellsville police, Fisher said the little girl started losing weight around Thanksgiving and had not been to the doctor since she was born. 2
other children, ages 1 and 3, were also in the home at the time and taken to the hospital for evaluation. Police say the 1-year-old tested positive for meth. Investigators say Fisher admitted to smoking meth in the home with her children present.
Ms. Fisher was asked why she did not seek medical attention for the child. She stated she did not have a vehicle and had no way to get the child to the hospital. Ms. Fisher had ample resources to get her child medical attention, but refused to do so.
And right now, she's being held on a bond of $500,000, $500,000, and will be back in court on February 24th.
A man in Grayson County is accused of killing a woman with a samurai sword. According to court documents, George Greer admitted to being under the influence Monday morning when he was with 3 other people and a fight broke out. Greer allegedly grabbed the sword and started swinging. Police say he slashed 3 people and 1 woman died from her injuries. Officers say he then took a car and ran from the scene. He then allegedly broke into a home and stole another car while running from police. Greer's arrest documents say he eventually got that stolen vehicle stuck in the mud at a nearby farm. He's now charged with murder, attempted murder, and running from police.
All new right now tonight at 5 o'clock in Louisville. Tonight, we are diving into one of Mayor Craig Greenberg's big promises, investing outside the Watterson Expressway. But do the people living on the outskirts of Jefferson County feel supported? More on that in a moment, but first let's take a look at the areas outside I-264, the Watterson, seeing new projects under Greenberg's administration. We're mapping it out. The city named these 3 confirmed projects: a new Fern Creek Library, converting Watson Lane Elementary into affordable housing, and a new skate park at Petersburg Park. All the other investments they listed are park renovations, adding up to more than $1.7 million. But they are just park renovations, like new wood decking and new splash pads at existing parks. Senior reporter Isaiah Kim Martinez is talking with residents about what they really need.
People here in Southwest Jefferson County have heard the promises before, and they tell me they're ready to see the words turn to action and for their neighborhoods to see new life.
And making sure that these opportunities reach every single neighborhood.
The promise reiterated,
both inside the Watterson and outside the Watterson.
Mayor Craig Greenberg during his State of the City on February 1st saying there's been major progress. So we asked some people living out in the county suburbs if they're noticing a difference.
No. I feel the mayor takes all the money outside of the Watterson and pours it back into the city to improve it and cares nothing about out here.
Why do you say that?
Well, we need roads to be improved.
From Apple Valley HOA President David Steff in Highview.
You can tell it's been run down, fences falling down.
To Bob Raymer over in PRP. Do you feel like they're taking care of y'all?
The short answer is no, but it's been an ongoing thing. You know, Southwest Louisville never gets all the perks. We really don't get the business support.
Raymer, owner of Gorilla Bob's Grub Shack, says communities like his are used to getting by largely on their own, but they'd welcome more help.
It just looks old out here. Infrastructure and roads and stuff like that, we just need to get taken care of.
Then you have Camille Anderson Linton of Highview Ice Cream and Coffee preaching patience.
I think he does have a plan, and we'll just have to see how that plan is implemented throughout the year.
I believe that they are listening, and I think they're, making strides to make some investments in the South End.
Councilman Khalil Batchan, representing a part of Southwest Jefferson County, is excited about projects in the works like Windsor Park. But as a small business owner himself, he acknowledges the area's need for more resources.
And we need to be able to attract more people from other parts of the county to Southwest Jefferson County on a more frequent basis.
And with just under 3 years left in the mayor's first term, these communities hoping they see results. Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side.
Meantime, the mayor's office also listed a couple of their requests from lawmakers in Frankfort, including $200,000 to add seating to the Iroquois Amphitheater and $15 million for new indoor and outdoor pools in South Louisville.
Right now, attorneys are preparing for what could be a huge day in Nelson County Circuit Court. Tomorrow, all 3 men charged in the death of Crystal Rogers are scheduled to appear in front of a judge in hearings that could give us some real clarity on how this case will move forward. Brooks Houck is charged with murder and tampering with physical evidence. His former employee, Steve Lawson's charged with conspiracy to commit murder and tampering with physical evidence. And Steve's son, Joseph Lawson, is charged with conspiracy to commit murder and tampering with physical evidence. So here's what to expect from court tomorrow. Houck's attorney, Brian Butler, has previously mentioned his team would not be ready for trial until 2025 due to the sheer volume of discovery. So we're expecting him to give an update on that discovery, also known as evidence. It's also possible Butler will ask for a change in venue. Next up, Steve Lawson. His court appearance is scheduled as a fast-track review. I talked to his attorney, Ted Lavitt, today to find out exactly what that means. He told me it's all about the timing of the trial and moving the case quickly, even possibly seeing a trial as soon as this summer.
This matter is going to be set at a definite time and a definite place and date, and the court expects the attorneys to be prompt in their attendance for those dates and to be ready and prepared to try the case.
And in Joseph Lawson's case, attorneys are expected to argue for a lower bond. According to court documents filed by his attorney, Kevin Coleman, Lawson's a paraplegic who, quote, is not a danger to the community or himself. Of course, I'll be in Nelson County for the hearings, along with a team of journalists from WHAS11, and we will be providing live minute-by-minute updates from the courtroom. You can follow along at WHAS11.com.
You could really feel the warm-up today. Colleen Peterson joining us now, looking at the warmer forecast. And Colleen, we've had some really cold nights this week.
It's been cold.
Is that going to be the case tonight?
No, we're actually going to be in the mid-40s. We're starting to see that wind switch from the south. So even though it was cold today and this morning, once we head towards tomorrow, we're going to be in the 40s. So yeah, much more mild temperatures that we have in store, with a lot of sunshine in store for tomorrow as well. Here's that live view over the Ohio River. Very serene. You can see that reflection very clearly of the bridge there. We are seeing a few clouds starting to build out there. 62 degrees. Sunset is at 6:12 p.m. So we still have another hour of that beautiful sunshine. We did get to the low 60s today. Right now sitting at 62 at the All International, 59 in Bowman, 65 in Bardstown. So we are definitely warming up, especially to our friends far to the south. Over the next few hours, it is going to be a very mild night. We have a few clouds out there. Temperatures will be cooling off to the mid-50s by 8 p.m. But by 10 p.m., we might still be in the 50s because we have that switch of the wind tonight. So low of 44 degrees tomorrow morning in Louisville. We were at 31 this morning, 44 tomorrow morning. That's a 15-degree temperature difference. 40 tomorrow morning in Bardstown and 40 over in Springfield. Tomorrow afternoon getting to 63 yet again. We will see a few more clouds passing, and late tomorrow night there's a slim chance of seeing maybe an isolated sprinkle. That big rain doesn't head our way until Friday night into Saturday morning. I'll time out those showers for your weekend ahead here coming up. Doug, Shay.
Colleen, thank you. U of L football coach Jeff Braum's first season at Louisville was a memorable one. The Cards won 10 games and reached their first ACC championship game, but tonight the coach does have some opinions about losing to UK in Louisville.
Sports director Ken Spencer caught up with Braum today to discuss the highs and lows of last season and becoming the king of the transfer portal.
10 wins, energy back into the program. Did your first year go better than you anticipated?
Well, internally, we always anticipate on winning and trying to compete for championships and play at a high level. I was very proud of our football team. I thought we came ready to play. We found a way to win a lot of close games. They competed to the end, and we put ourselves in a great position to get to the championship game and had our chance. And of course, didn't finish the way we wanted, but a lot of positives to build on.
Best moment?
Beating Notre Dame at home and doing anything in front of your fans is always a great moment for us, and that was a big win. And I think it just shows what you can do if the coaches are doing their part, the players are doing their part, and then if you got the 12th man of the fans into the game, it gives you a big advantage. So that was a great moment, and hopefully we want to try to have more of those.
The moment you wish you had back?
Well, without question, the Kentucky loss was disappointing, going up by 10 points twice in the second half and then still losing the game. That one stung. I give them credit. They fought to the end and found ways to make plays, but we had some severe miscues that we just can't have happen, that I think we've learned from and tried to put that to bed a little bit, but at the same time it burns, it stings.
Transitioning to a new season did not take Louisville long. Braum and his staff have brought in 24 mid-year transfers.
How do you feel about the title Portal King?
Well, I don't know. I think that we try to be very active in improving our roster, and I think that's just going to be how college football is every year now. You got to evaluate where you're at and figure out ways to improve. And some years that may be a lot of additions. Some years it may not.
Is that the best formula, in your opinion, to take this program to the next level?
Well, I wouldn't say that's the best formula every year. I think it's all relevant depending on where you're at. And from our end, as coaches, we were prepared to be active and to make sure that we were aggressive in trying to improve our football team for the year 2024.
And the Cards are set to hold their spring football game on April 19th at L&N Stadium.
Their first game of next season is going to be August 31st at home against Austin Peay